fairly quiet session. It does feel like the calm before the storm. We know that market makers are still short gamma, so we can get some exaggerated moves playing through. But I think in the session ahead, keep your eyes firmly on US consumer confidence. That's probably the big economic data event risk to pay attention to. Market's expecting that to drop from 98.7 down to 97.2. I think we'll need to see a big miss to that to cause any kind of real vol playing through. Otherwise than that, it's going to be probably more of an earnings story. We've just seen Walmart coming out with numbers they've pre-guided. The stock's down about 8%. It's having a small impact on futures as I speak. But the stock, they've lowered their guidance and that may resonate through markets. Other than that, you've got McDonald's and UPS coming out pre-market. You've got Alphabet, which is kind of stuck between 100 and 120 range at the moment. They've got an implied move of 6.3%. So that could be one to keep an eye on. That could move markets. As is what we're seeing with Microsoft, which has about a 4% break-even move, implied move on the day there, and the market really needs to break 268 to get a wriggle on there. And Visa's coming out after market, but I think these numbers from Walmart's is something that we are going to be digesting. If we have a look at the session that was, we have seen some small gains playing through in the S&P. Tech is underperforming. You're seeing a bit of weakness playing through there, and the Nasdaq's closed a little bit lower. You've got discretionary taking out a few points with a few sellers in Amazon and Tesla as well. But on the top of the pile, energy's working well. Up 3.7%. Utilities and financials are making a bid there. You've seen oil prices moving a little bit higher in terms of crude and Brent. One thing we are watching though is European markets haven't really seen too much movement. We've seen the euro actually trade up to 102.58, which sort of come back down to 102.23. But these headlines that have really moved natural gas prices in Europe up 10%, that Russia is looking to reduce the flow to about 20% of capacity in the Nord Stream 1. I think is something that may get more of attention as we go through, but certainly euro holding in at the moment. We've got NOK, CAD and the pound working quite well. Generally the US dollar's been offered. We've seen fixed income sell off. Generally you've seen treasuries sell off across the curve, as you can see here, both on a nominal and real basis, and that has weighed on gold. We've seen gold trade 17.36 into 14, just holding a little bit higher. And we've seen some big vol playing through in the crypto scene as well. We saw Ethereum drop through 1500, so one to keep an eye on. So another day to watch out. It's going to be earnings that are going to be front and center, trading with Pepperstone.